Welcome to Positive Talk Radio. Our goal is simple: to explore evolving ideas one conversation at a time. So, stay with us as right now we present. And welcome to Positive Talk Radio for a Thursday. And I need to let everybody know, first of all, this is November 16th, 2023. And we've got a great show for you today. I'm going to talk to my good friend Cayetana. But before we do that, I want to let everybody know that we had a guest schedule for yesterday's show. And they called and canceled because they have COVID. And then today's show, we had a gal that also got COVID. And then one of the other people that I was going to talk to today also got COVID. And Cayetana tells me that people in her neighborhood are getting COVID. So I thought that it was kind of going away, but apparently it is not really. So I just want to let everybody know that as of this date, do all the things you know you should be doing. If you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you're going to be around people, safe distance yourself. I think 5 feet is what you're supposed to do. And just to make sure that you don't get it again, because there are people, honestly, that got it the first time or the second time, and they still can't smell and still can't taste, and it's not a good thing. So I implore you to take all the steps necessary to keep yourself safe so that you don't have that. And Cayetana, welcome. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you very much. You know, and sometimes it's good when we have a cancellation, because then we can talk to you or to other things that we hadn't anticipated. So I thought it would be really fun for us to, for our audience to get to know you a little bit, and your background and where you're from and how we came into contact and are doing the shows now. And you did a great job yesterday interviewing me on the show because our COVID canceled out on us, and so now we're going to do the opposite today, and I get to interview you. Won't that be fun?
Oh my God, amazing! Yes.
And so, well, first of all, you don't sound like you're from around these parts. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Ecuador, in Guayaquil, Ecuador, in the coast. I grew up in front of a beach, a beautiful beach town called Salinas, Ecuador. Yes, it was fun growing up there.
So
Swimming every day after school in warm waters.
so you were a beach girl.
Yeah, yes. Surfing,
Well,
bikinis, coconut water.
good. Now, how long did you live there till?
I lived there for about 10 years growing up, and then back and forth. I lived in Spain for a while. My dad is Spanish, my mother is Ecuadorian. My background is a little bit diverse, so I enjoy being part of two worlds, if we had to put it that way.
Well, if your dad is from Spain and your mom is from Ecuador, how the hell did they meet?
This is an incredible story. My dad left home when he was a teenager and went to France and joined the French Foreign Legion.
I didn't even know they still had that.
Oh my God, yes. So after his period, he was in the Sahara Desert for a few years. And after that, he decided to travel to Latin America. And Ecuador was one of the places that he decided to go to. And to survive, he was selling posters. So he would go from house to house and knocking the doors. And one day my mother opened the door in the morning. It was so funny because my mom says that she was still, with crusty eyes in the pajama. She opened the door and this guy called her, "Hola, mi niña." And she like, "Oh."
So he was selling what? Posters?
Posters, yeah. It's, like with caricatures that said, "Love is." and then something representing the love, these two little figures.
So she opened the door, crusty eyed and
Yeah,
all, and they fell madly in love with each other.
madly in love with this guy. Yeah, and then yeah, she was engaged to marry someone else. She broke it off within a week. She couldn't. No, she was crazy for these Spanish guys with the beautiful voice.
Now, did they stay together for a long time?
They were together for 6 years until
Oh,
she said, "No more of this."
and but you were the byproduct of that relationship.
Yes, myself, my sister, have a young sister. Well, for 1 year. Yeah, and I have three more siblings. One that I know, my sibling Cristina. I know her mom. She was also born in Ecuador. And my my blood sister Tatiana. She's in the Netherlands. She lives there with my nieces. And then I have two siblings that were given an adoption, but I don't know where they are.
Wow, your dad was busy.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
He liked girls, didn't he?
Definitely. And yeah, he likes flavor.
So, do you have any idea, honestly, how many siblings you actually have, or
No,
has?
those are the only two because those two are the children of the same partner. They are together. They've been together for since I was 16 years old. I'm 50 now, so it's many years. I think they decided that they didn't want to have babies and gave them one adoption. I think the sad thing is that we don't know where they are and it's hard to find them. I went to websites in Spain to try to find the non it was some nuns they gave the baby and they don't even have a website. It's
Oh,
incredible.
that. Well, hopefully, one of these days they'll just pop back into your life.
I think sooner or later we're gonna run into each other, and hopefully they're looking for us. So yeah.
Well, that would, yeah, and so what's your dad doing? Is your dad still with us?
Yes, he's still with us. He lives in Ecuador. He loves Ecuador, and my mother lives in the Netherlands. She remarried, so they switch continents.
So your family, your parents and stuff were globetrotters because they went from Spain to Ecuador, from Ecuador to the Netherlands, or Netherlands, is that right?
Yeah, the Netherlands. Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious! So that's that is so interesting. So, of course, is your dad married again?
Yes, he's still with the same partner since I was 16 years old. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, good for
Yeah.
him. And
Yeah.
she either puts up with him
Oh
while
my
he
God.
goes
Yes.
off every other Saturday night or whatever, or he's behaving himself. Which do you think it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. He's pretty chill. He doesn't go out. He doesn't like people.
He's he's had enough of people. I
Yeah.
I could I can
Funny.
only imagine. That's a
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure he's a very interesting, loving man.
He's unique. His stories are incredible. Yeah. When you talk to him, it's like, wow, I can't believe you experienced that. Yeah. Interesting stories. It's
Oh,
fascinating.
very good. So you grew up in those places. How in the world did you end up in the United States?
I moved to the United States because I fell in love with a cute British boy who was living here.
It's always around the boys, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so I ended up. He was living in Washington D.C., and so I used to come and spend time in the U.S. On vacations with my Spanish nationality. Thank God, that my father gave us that. So it's easy to travel to the United States as a European person. And so I came and I visited a few times. 3.5 years later, I told him, hey, like, I love you, but like, I really miss you. I really want to be with you. So I think we had to get married or break it up. And so he proposed. Yeah,
Under the
yeah.
under threat.
But no, it was pretty interesting because he took some time. I knew he was confused and he didn't want to do it right away. But I knew that it was going to happen at some point. But I wanted to see him, and I was trying to traveling and meeting everywhere in the world. And so he traveled to England to visit his uncle, and they're pretty old couple, and they told him about their love story. And so something in him happened that he called me and said like, hey, like, you wanna marry me? I was like, I thought it was a joke. And then I hung the phone and then he called back. Like, no, this is for real. I want you to be my wife.
And so, where did you guys get married?
In 1999, January 17, 1999. It was a beautiful morning in Washington, D.C. And the night before, it was ice storm. Yeah, it was an ice storm the night before. So the outside, it looked like a crystal world. And so it was beautiful.
If you don't have to drive in those, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful surroundings,
Exactly.
especially when the sun comes out and the sun goes off the crystals and stuff. But driving in ice storms is horrible.
I
But
know.
I'm so you got married in 1999. How did you end up in Seattle?
Seattle, after moving around with him for school and all of that, it was right after the towers, the 2000 towers, because he graduated from business school in Berkeley. So we were going to start a job in Boston, and then the Twin Towers attack happened. Most people who had jobs, they were going to start jobs, couldn't because the economy went down. And so we ended up going back to Washington D.C. and working. He was working for his old job boss, and I was working for Department of Housing, Section 8. I was helping people there. I love it. I love that job.
Good for you.
Yeah. And then I told him he was still looking for work, and I told him, babe, wherever you find a job, we're moving there. I don't care where it is, we're going there. And Seattle was the place.
And so you've been here since about 2001, 2002.
2002. We moved here in September of 2002.
Oh, good for you. And you've been here
Yeah.
ever since.
I'm a Seattleite now. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. With
And
accent,
you're
but Seattleite.
now. When did you start? Because by trade, you are an interior designer. When did you decide, and when did you start doing that?
Interior design. It was 2011 when I came here. I wanted to perfect my English in order to study something in university. And so after taking several English classes at college level, I wanted to look for something, and it was right after the Twin Towers. I was sitting watching a show called Will and Grace.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, so it was the pilot, and she was doing the interior design. He was staging a window in a store. I'm like, wow, that's super cool. I can totally do that. And so I asked my ex-husband, like, hey, what do I need to study to do that? And he says interior design. Like, I want to be an interior designer. So we
Well,
started for school, yeah, and yeah, ended up studying part of my education at Bayview College, and I got an associate's there, and then a bachelor's in the Art Institute of Seattle.
oh, so you went to the Art Institute. That's a great
Yes,
place to go.
yeah. So I graduated there in 2010, January 2010.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
are you still doing interior design today? Do you have a website?
I have a website. I'm doing interior design. I'm doing creative projects. I'm a creative person by nature, and so whenever I'm submerged in anything that is creative, from photo shoots to film and uh, cool cooking, all these different type of art, painting, you name it. I'm happy. This is my playground. Visual. Oh, yeah. I'm not good with numbers, but I'm good, painting numbers.
And so I know that at one point in time, you were in a networking group. I assume promoting your business,
Yes.
and you met um, our executive producer Holly Berry. Tell us how that went.
Yes, I met Holly in our chapter group. She was she was always very curious and friendly to get to know you, and I love that about her because she's now she's really interested in getting to know people around her, and we really connected because I'm the same way, and I appreciated her friendship. When she left earlier than I left the chapter because she got busy. I miss her, but it was very beautiful that we kept contact, and she contacted me once to help her with her new business, the flower business, a natural design. She makes these beautiful flower arrangements for people, and I enjoy doing that. And into through that, I think in that moment, our connection really got a little bit stronger. Because and I remember not so long ago, maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I was just here feeling a little bit down, and then she texted me out of the blue. I'm like, "Hey, girl, I'm thinking about you." I'm like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful!" And I texted back, and she asked me, "What are you doing?" And I go, I am in this transition. I feel like I really want to do something different with my life. I want to start doing something more creative and in different avenues, and I want to have a more alternative perspective about work, and the type of work that come to me. And she's like, alternative. Okay. Have you heard about positive thought radio? And I was saying, like, I heard about it, like, oh my God, okay, so you need to meet my friend Kevin. He's the founder. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna make an appointment. I'm gonna make a meeting so you can talk to him. You're gonna love this, and I think you could be great for to work with us here. And I said, perfect. Yes.
So did you know about Positive Talk before, or did she mention it to you?
No, 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 no. I knew about Positive Talk Radio because it's here in Washington. I see it popping up in my YouTube feed because I listen to the same subjects. All this spiritual, helping people how to become a better human. So like it's always popping there, like Positive Radio, but I have never listened it. But I knew it existed because it pops up all the time. And so I started listening. I sat down that afternoon and said, like, oh my God, like, why I never listened to this? This is incredible. Okay, so good. Because I like to do also my study before. I mean, someone is already out there, is well known in the community. You're around the world. Everyone knows you. You're famous.
Oh,
Kevin
geez.
McDonald, Positive Talk Radio founder. And so I was like, I really would like to be part of this. As the days went on, I started thinking deep and deep, like maybe this is my calling, because I feel very strongly about this. I even I am for my interior design business. I opened my YouTube channel because I want to make videos about tips and whatnot about interior design and all the things artistic that I like. And so I did my first video, and then I found a job, and I was working full time, and then I didn't have the time to really concentrate in that. But I wanted to work, giving, talking to people. I want to be on camera, talking to people, interviewing people who are gonna transform not only my life but everyone's life, your life. I mean, I'm very curious about it. I think everything that I have done so far have brought me to this point right now, and I know, and from the bottom of my heart, that it's true because it feels very, very real, and I feel this warmth in my chest, like tell me you need to continue in this path. Don't get distracted, because I'm like that. I get distracted easily. I think I have some ADD or AD. Yeah, but my doctor says no, but I'm like, I'm 100% sure that I do.
Well, the interesting thing, and to follow up on that,
Mhm.
Holly said to me, she said, I have this friend, and she was in the networking group, and I think that she would be really a good addition for us to talk to. And so she set up the interview, and we talked, and I was enchanted with you. I thought you were really a cool person, and I love your smile. I love your energy. You are very talented at both interior design and also working with media and talking about stuff. You've got some really, really good ideas. And I thought, I like this one. This one's got staying power, I think. And and, and by the way, when you said that I'm famous, I had no idea. I have no idea.
So in Japan, we're growing in Japan. Positive Talk Radio is growing big there.
That's what I hear, as well as Hong Kong is going. So it's we are a worldwide phenomenon now. We've been downloaded in over 100 countries around the world. I didn't know there were that many countries around the world, but because you've been around the world.
Yeah, a
I,
few of
I
them.
and we're just on the brink. We're just on the brink of really taking off, and having people like you in our corner working with us is really a lot of fun. And you've improved, and you've gained so much in the short time that we've been working together. I'm really impressed with you. Yesterday's show, you did a really, really nice job, and so I wanted to make sure that you knew that from me.
Thank you so much. I am doing, yeah, learning every single day. So my goal is to become as more natural as I can on camera live, because when I'm doing Zoom, it's different than now when I'm live because I know everyone is watching,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, and so for some reason, most of the time we want to be perfect. And I think the most important is just to be ourselves and just relax and have fun with it.
Exactly. Well, perfection is an interesting concept
Mhm.
because from my understanding, there's only one guy ever who claimed to be perfect. Everybody else has got flaws, and we all have got warts, and we've all got our issues. But that's okay because we're human. That's part of the human family.
Exactly. Yeah. It's one of the things that I love about being human is that we're so different. Even with my children, when I look at them, you're like, why? They're, they're weird, and I'm thinking, probably they say the same thing about me. Mom is weird, because we are different, every single person, my mom, and sometimes people say, I know who you are, I know how you are, and I know what you think. And I was like, no, you don't. Because we're so different, and that's so cool.
Well, and I will tell you that my children think that I've lost my mind, that I'm doing this and am dedicating my life to it. So but that's okay. I still love them, and one of these days they'll figure it out. Because we have between my Independence Report and Positive Talk Radio, we have well over 1,000 episodes, and so that's 1,000 hours of talking and interviewing people. And I've interviewed over 2,000 people,
Wow.
and it is so fun to do that. And you're discovering that. Do you like interviewing people?
I love it because I'm curious by nature. I am really interested in people and what they have to say, and to me, it's always a learning experience. I always carry with me if I'm not outside in a party, I don't carry my book, but I always carry my book because I like to take notes. And whenever I hear the book name from anyone, I'm writing it down. Sometimes I think like when I talk to people and they're giving me signs, the little signs for me to grow and learn about topics that otherwise I would not even pay attention to. And so,
Well,
yeah.
and you do that during an interview. You'll write
Mhm.
down, and when we're talking about somebody's book or something like that, you'll write it down, and then you will go research it. And you do a great job of researching for the shows. I don't do as much as you do, but it works out. It works out great. You're becoming a real asset to the team, and I just wanted you to know that
Thank
you're
you.
you're a pretty cool duet or dudette. I have
Do
to say.
that? I think it's do that.
A dudette, not a duet. A duet would be the two of us, but a dudette is you rather than a cool dude.
Yeah,
Mitch is a cool dude. You're a cool dudette.
do that. I like it. Sounds French. Do that.
Exactly. Now, how old are your kids?
My son is 13. No, sorry. My son is 11 and my daughter is going to be 14 right now in December. She doesn't say
Oh,
13 anymore. She says 14.
well, welcome to the teenage years of a 14-year-old girl. I can't
Oh
imagine.
my God. Yeah, what a road. Jesus. Yeah, we are learning, right? Like, oh, yeah.
Well, it's they've got, and the challenges that kids have today is so much more than than we did when we were kids.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was easier, I guess, for our parents before.
Exactly. And by the way, there are people listening, and if you have a question for Cayetana, excuse me, Cayetana, she whiz. If you have a question for her, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'd love for you to talk to us and to say hello, because Cayetana is new to Positive Talk Radio. She is. I got big plans for her. I'm not allowed to say, according to Holly, I'm not allowed to say exactly what they are yet because they're still in the formulation, but in talking about the big plans we have for you, even though we're not going to talk about what they are you excited about that?
I am. I am. I'm looking forward. And I think every single day, what I'm doing right now, this prepping in a way for what is coming, I'm doing my homework. And so it's just because what is coming, I need to be ready for it. And I'm
And
ready for it. I'm ready.
well, and you are.
Mhm.
I got to tell you, from the first time that you started to now, your comfortability, I think, which is most important. You feel comfortable in talking to people and having a camera looking at you with nobody in the room and stuff like that, and being able to talk to folks. You are improving greatly, and you're shortly going to become a very big asset to the show. And I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Thank you.
And also, by the way, Cayetana also does some selling for us. So if you would like to go there and talk to her, we need to get you. Do you have a company email yet?
Yes, I do. I think it's Cayetana at Positive Talk Radio. I think it is.
Is it KMmedia.pro?
Maybe, yes. Yeah, I need to check on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. But
I think
um,
it is.
or you can go to KMmedia.pro and the website and just drop a line and say, "Hey, I want Cayetana to come talk to me."
Yes.
And and we've got all kinds of things for sale. And we now have got a. By the way, you saw and you were part of the pilot that we did.
Yes.
What did you think of that from a critical standpoint, from a critical eye?
Uh, it was fun. I mean, we were not expecting it. It was the one that we were talking all together, right?
Yeah, well, the I'm talking about the Bloom TV. Were you involved with the Bloom TV, or
No,
was
I
that?
wasn't. No, I wasn't in that one. No, I was involved in the watching of the premiere.
Oh yeah,
Only for us. Only for us. Yes.
and we're doing that again on the 10th and the 17th of December. And so, if you'd like to go join that, drop us a line at Positive Talk Radio or KMmedia.pro, and we'll get you an invitation to go to that world premiere. But you saw the premiere, or you saw the pilot.
Yeah, the pilots. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I loved it. Um, I love how the person how Holly had the great idea to do what she did, because it's incredible that in such a short time she came out with an amazing product. And not only that, like like landing one of the teachers at school, like being able to talk to those teachers at Bastille Clinic, and found out that through air we can make a tea, and like giving their idea of creating her own tea for the Bloom TV. I think would be super cool. I'm excited to see her shining. I think the video, everyone's gonna love it. I recommend that everyone goes. We still have to grow more. We're all beginners, and improving the best we can every single day. And this is, like you said, this is just the beginning, and our craft is going to become as better and better as we go, as we grow and go along. Yeah.
I really think that with Holly, I got to tell you, you guys with you and your interior design with Holly and her floral designs and stuff like that. I am so gifted with some really talented people, and I really appreciate you guys. You've been very kind to me. This old dude that just sits here and talks a lot and stuff, and I really do appreciate you being part of it because Cayetana, you have got the sky's the limit for you.
Yes, the sky's the limit. Yeah, for sure. Excited because now finally I think my eyes are open to really like see, clear. I have I have going, places like these, or for a few years now, and I think it's time just to like go steady and easy and just letting things work in a more organic way, and I'm loving it. This is incredible.
Well, it's interesting that how you came to be part of this, and it was all you would think it was all by happenstance or by coincidence, and I firmly believe there aren't any of those that you were destined to be here and to
I
work
think
with us.
I think so. It makes to me it's every day when I wake up now and thinking like, oh, this is a beautiful day. I mean, this is a beautiful day. I My life is shining, and even when I am scared, because when things change it's scary, and I'm embracing this feeling, and it's beautiful, and at times I cry because I feel like, oh my god, it's overwhelming how happy I am that I'm doing something that I really really love, and because we're constantly chasing that feeling, and when you have it, it's just so incredible, and I'm treasuring it. It's so beautiful.
Well, don't cry because then you'll make me cry.
Yeah, no, my mascara. Oh my god, oh my god. As
Yeah,
I
my
feel like
mascara,
it's pretty bad.
mascara. Oh, hold on just a sec.
No problem.
Somehow, I can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh wow! Somehow my mixer turned off. That was weird. I've never had that happen before, but um, I'm back, so that's good. So yeah, my mascara would cry too. Um, is there anything you'd like to tell our audience about yourself, about what we do here? It's I got to tell you, it's nice to talk to somebody who's new to us because we've been doing this for a while, and a lot of people that have been listening for a while or have been checking in and out, they may not believe that who we are is really who we are, and that this is some sort of a big um, marketing campaign or something like that. And that's why it's called Positive Talk Radio. Could you kind of give people a real idea of the people behind Positive Talk Radio? Are they real? Are they not genuine? Are they fake? Are they making it up? Give me your opinion of us. I won't fire you, I promise.
Yeah. Positive Talk Radio is a group of individuals, you and Holly and Eric, and Mitch, Demi, Amber, and a few more, that are here just to really help and support each other every single day, and to help people um, around the world. We just here to send a message of love, of change. I see it that way, that because every single episode has a message for us to become a better person. It can be the actor. Remember when we had interviewed the actor? That was super fun because he was also like, and very in his the way he was speaking, like sharing his craft and sharing ways to people to be actors like him too, whereas a lot of people don't like to share that because, oh, the pie is small, I don't want to share it, I don't want people to know this, I don't want people to go have castings because it's going to take my job away. So I think here in Positive Radio is all about to actually give give hope to people that you can be happy, change your life, help others, just smile to people every single day. It's a reminder that we're good, we all good inside.
And the
And
people that are here that are working with us all have got the same goal, and that is to make the world a better place,
yeah, make the world a better.
and to help each other. And we are you have been accepted totally and completely within the family, and with it sounds like we're the mob within the family.
Yeah.
You've been accepted, but no, you've been we think the world of you, and I want I want you to have the most success possible, and you will.
Yes, I am. I'm
So
ready.
that's really good. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell our audience before we go, my dear?
Yes, if anyone wants to connect with me, you can find me in Instagram at my name, Cayetana Segundo, or also to talk about Positive Radio and what we offer for you, for everyone, for your business. Please talk to me, and I'm happy to tell you and become your friend as well along the way, because that's what I'm here for.
Can you pronounce your last name again?
My last name is San Segundo. San
Huh?
Segundo. San Segundo. My my name is Cayetana.
Cayetana, it's going to take me like 100 years to be able. Could you marry a guy by the name of Smith or something like that? That would be easier for me.
Smith. I don't know. Maybe the love is there. Yes.
Well, you've got that hot Latin blood, so who knows what
Yeah.
you know. So, and by the way, Joseph Fagarazzi has commented on the show today, and he said very inspiring. So,
Oh.
that is they're very nice of him to comment on that. And you are a you're working in progress. You're going to be an inspiring person, and you're going to be able to do some. We're going to be able to do some fun stuff together. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so
anything
much.
else you'd like to add before we go, my
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah. So, by the way, I have a partner. So, so Mr. Smith has to wait.
Well,
But
no,
we
you.
find another one.
So what's your partner's? Never mind. I don't want to know your partner. I can't pronounce that either. Probably.
Gregory.
Oh, Greg, I can do Gregory.
Gregory.
Yeah, yeah, great. Well, and I think that's awesome. Now, is he in the Seattle area?
No, he lives in Anchorage.
Uh,
He's a
uh,
firefighter.
He's a firefighter in Anchorage. Well,
Yeah.
you're going to have to explain to me how that works one
Oh
day,
my God,
but
yes.
I won't make you do it here. That's personal between you and Gregory.
Yeah, yes.
It's-
He's great. He's great. He's an amazing, amazing human being. He makes me a better human every single day. Yes.
you know, if you can have somebody in your life who says that about you, then you've accomplished a great deal.
Yeah, he's an
Uh,
inspiration in my life.
Oh, very, very cool. Katia, Cayetana. I don't
Yeah,
know why I keep saying Katiana,
it's
but
okay. Cayetana. She said,
Cayetana is with us. She is a delightful human being. She's going to be part of the Positive Talk Radio family. I hope for a very long time.
very,
And
very, yes.
and by the way, I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway because I am the founder, after all. Is that we may be trying to put together at one point, it's not going to be right away, but at one point we are going to put together a Spanish speaking Positive Talk Radio. And then the Cayetana would be the host, S, with the
Yeah.
most S. And that would be a lot of fun. And that would also there. I mean, isn't Spanish like the second leading language in the world?
Yeah, right now, well, in the United States, at least, is the second most spoken. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
around the world,
yeah.
all of
But a
Latin
lot of
America.
people want to live. Yeah, because woohoo, Latino caliente. Yeah.
Oh, I can just see you in Ecuador on a sandy white beach in a bikini, having a great time with a bunch of people.
Oh my God, yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. Latin America is fun. The weather. So where I'm from in Ecuador, the Ecuadorian line passes through, right? And so I divided my country in the north hemisphere and south. And so in my city, because I'm the south, the summer is different from the Andes, the capital. is in the Andes, so we have different summers, and I have different summer in the same country.
Oh,
And
that's weird.
yeah, completely weird in the same country. So summers in this part of the hemisphere, just like here in the United States, and from where I am down to Argentina, we have the same winters. Our summer is December, January, February.
Oh my goodness, gracious! And now I imagine that being able to be on the beach and looking at the Andes Mountains would be a spectacular
That
view.
would be super cool in a Photoshop photo, but no, we don't see mountains. There's not many that I know in Ecuador that you see all these mountains and the beach. It's mostly very flat once you get into the coast.
Ah,
But here, for example, in the United States, when I go to certain beaches and here in Washington, it's like the evergreens, and rocks is different type of a beach. It's a beach, but different type of a beach. And many people don't, especially who haven't traveled abroad, don't know that there are beaches that have evergreens that we associate with Christmas.
oh yeah, that would be true. That
Yeah.
would be true. I did want to ask you. Let's see. What came to mind? Um, Never mind. It'll come back. But it'll be
Yeah.
after the show probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to thank you for being part of our team. It really is cool that you are here, and I hope that I can take care of you so that you'll be here for a long time.
Thank you so much. You are doing it, and I
Hmm.
appreciate it, and I love you for that. Thank you.
Well, I love you too. You're doing, you are in a fatherly way. I have to, because I'm old enough to be your daddy. So, but it's great to have you here. I thank Holly Berry for bringing you here. She's also going to work with you and with Unnatural Design. So you're
Yes.
going to get entangled with our little
Oh,
family.
yes. Oh, definitely. And I love flowers, and I want to learn more about them. During the pandemic, I got more into plants. Now I know about plants now, and now it's flowers. Love it.
Oh, that is so cool. So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to the future with you, my friend. It's going to be fun. And
Same.
thank you very much. By the way, you're listening to Positive Talk Radio. Go to we're on Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock from 3 till 4, and we're also on KKNW and Kixie Radio in Seattle. We're on YouTube. Go to YouTube, the Positive Talk channel. We're darn near everywhere these days, and that's why Cayetana is now going to be famous,
We are.
and she can even roll her R's, which is
Yeah, no, we
amazing.
are in our own neighborhood. We're famous.
That's right. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. And Cayetana is going to be here when at least for sure Thursday as my co-host, and then we'll go from there. But it's I'm glad that we had a cancellation because of COVID. And by the way, take care of yourself. COVID is back; it hasn't gone anywhere. But I'm glad we had the opportunity to do this because you are delightful,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
and you're a good asset to the team, and I want to thank you. So you have yourself a great day. Wait right there, and I'll be right back. Hey, thanks for enjoying this episode all the way to the end. Please give us a like and subscribe to this channel. This has been a production of PositiveTalkRadio.net. Please visit our website, oddly named PositiveTalkRadio.net, for more details about us and our mission, which is to provide great positive programming designed to inspire us all. I'm Kevin McDonald, and I'm proud of these shows, and I truly hope that you'll like them and share them with friends and family. So on behalf of our entire team, remember, be kind to one another because each other's all we got.